Hey, y'all, Jeremy James here, the Bourbon Realtor, coming at you from Barstools Bourbon on this Whiskey Wednesday. We are on location at Happy Hour Liquors here in Nicholasville. They've got their liquor store next door, just opening up their full bourbon bar. Check out our YouTube channel above to be able to see a tour of their bourbon bar. You're not going to be surrounded by $3 Bud Lights or anything like that. You're going to be surrounded by bourbon lovers. They have, I'm looking at Old Fitz, I'm looking at Pappy, I'm looking at BTAC, I'm looking at almost a full weather line, full 1792 line, Elijah Craig 18, whatever. If you want it, they probably got it. So today on this Whiskey Wednesday, we're doing Woodinville Bourbon Whiskey. This is a barrel pick from Liquor Barn, number 2, whatever that means. It's bottle 134. It's coming at 120 proof, 120.36. All right, so if you haven't heard of Woodinville, we've got a show where we did a couple Woodinville tastings on their standard release, their 90 and their rye. On the show previously. It's one of our early episodes, actually. They are using toasted, then charred barrels, aging it in Washington State, in Woodinville, Washington. So I liked their bourbon before. Wasn't crazy about the rye, but then I'm not a rye guy, so it's not entirely surprising. Anyway, I wanted to check out this single barrel bourbon from them to see what it was like at full proof, 120. Let's get it cracked. Oh, what a nice pop on that one that was. All right, let's get her poured out. Oh, I can smell it already. I believe this is a high rye bourbon. Nice color, leaning into that dark amber color. Coats the glass beautifully, nice and thick. Legs are slow to develop. The bottle's bubbling at me. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Anyway, all right. The legs come down. When they start up, they're slow. They are nice and defined. I don't know if you can see that. They're just streaking down almost like comets coming in. They're beautifully streaked on the glass. That is a gorgeous look. Excellent clarity, beautiful dark amber color, not into the mahoganies or anything like that. But very nice. Love it. All right, let's see what we got on the nose. It smells like a rick house. That smells like a rick house smells. You walk in, you have the oak that's all around you. You've got the angel share all around you, that sweet caramel sugar that's all hanging in the air. Just a blend of those two things. At 120 proof, are you kidding me? 120 proof, and I can get my nose down into this thing with no trouble. The alcohol is definitely not pushing me off. That smells like a rick house. If you've ever been in a wooden old school rick house, you know exactly what this smells like. Let's just hope that the taste lives up to the nose, because man, I am super impressed right now. Bourbon's made to be drank, y'all. Let's go. All right, so first sip, light oaky sweetness. Mouthfeel is medium body. Finish, we're gonna call it medium long, fairly dry. It's kind of drying out my tongue a little bit. I think it probably has to do with a lot of that alcohol proof at 120. Not a lot of prickle, but is drying out my tongue. So it's got a fair amount of dryness to it. Not quite to the Listerine level. Smoky back palate. Smoky back palate on that finish. Let's get in for number 2. A light sweetness on the front palate. Then it goes straight into the oaks and those peppers and that spice, that high rye. Definitely dry. It's not sucking the moisture out of my mouth, but it's definitely there. The alcohol proof is definitely there. I'm not getting Kentucky Hug, but I don't tend to get Kentucky Hug a lot anyways, unless something is crazy, crazy hot. So I just don't tend to get it. I'm getting a little bit of citrus and floral on the nose now. My left side's picking up a little bit more of that alcohol. Heatness. I don't even know what that means. At 120 proof, I should not be able to get my nose down on this glass. That's got a beautiful nose. Again, very light hint of sweetness. You almost think that this thing is going to be a sugar bomb across your palate, and then it drops in as it coats your tongue, your middle and your back part of your tongue, settles into a lot of those really strong, robust oaks and leathers. Maybe some tobacco in there as well. It's definitely not on the sweet side. So if you're getting this Woodinville expecting a syrup bomb or a dessert whiskey like an Angel's Envy rye, pick another bottle. I got some butter on the nose that time. Oh, that was nice. That spiciness, pepper, a little teeny bit of herb, not a lot, but it's mostly oak and pepper finish. So, in conclusion, smash, pass, or bar, this one is a smash for me. If you can get this at the barrel proof, the Woodinville Bourbon Whiskey, Private Select, if you can get this at single barrel, get it. It is definitely one to add to your bar. It is not a newbie bourbon. You're not going to break in a bourbon fresh palate to this bourbon. It stands up. It has the proof. It has the concentration of flavors. It's got the beautiful nose. It looks amazing in the glass. Woodinville Bourbon Whiskey, holy smokes, I am stunned because I was mediocre on their 90 and their rye. But I am a fan of their barrel proof. Smash it all day. Smash. Yep. All right, y'all. Jeremy James, the Bourbon Realtor, coming at you from Barstools Bourbon on this Whiskey Wednesday. Cheers. Until next time.